Hello, y'all. This is Emmanuel the 600. You can call me 600 the God, and you're live on Tales for Sex. Somebody has been presented, or there's a case before us. We have a case in our court today, the Court of Public Opinion, which I preside over as the Pilato, the one and only Pilato, who talks about issues and not persons. I deal with the issues and not persons. No personal vendetta, no personal or no malice intended to anybody's character, but we deal with issues. This is the Court of Public Opinion. So let's talk. Enokay has been summoned before us, the Court of Public Opinion. And what are they saying? Of late, Enokay usually posts his... Enokay, who is Enokay? I know most of you know Enokay. Enokay is a bet tipster. You can call him a wagerer or a punter. He does betting. And in Ghana, he's known as one of the very successful people who have made it, or who has made it through betting. Yes, the game of chance. If we talk about luck, if everybody's luck is 50%, that guy has a 99% luck rate. He's very lucky because he made it through bets. Sometimes you win a game and they tell you 90% of the people didn't make it, or you are part of the 5% of the people who made it. That means 95% of the people who staked didn't get nothing. They weren't lucky. So Enokay is known as, the darling boy of the betting world. He's made a career out of betting. And he's done so well for himself. So recently, he came on the timelines. I think he posted a slip, like he does always. And looking at the stake, his stake was 30 pesos. Sometimes you make a mistake when you want to place a bet, and you leave it. So it looks like when he was trying to upload the slip, he uploaded the 30 pesos slip. And people have been cooking him online since. People have been cooking him, and that is why they've summoned him to the Court of Public Opinion so that we talk about it. What do we think? I always say, as a man with values, if you do something, learn to take responsibility for whatever you do. Any action you take, learn to take responsibility. And if you take responsibility for your actions, we don't have a problem. That means you know what you are doing fair and square. And I always say, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. If you can't do the time associated with the crime, don't do the crime at all. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. That is what we say in the Court of Public Opinion. So if you are doing something, know that you are going to take responsibility of every action and not blame it on anybody. That is what I stand for. Yes. So what are people talking about? Oh, people are saying he's a scam. You see, there is this issue we haven't talked about a lot. At a point in time, Enokay was doing something we call account management. I heard he stopped, or the last time when he did an interview, his last interview at Chance Dawn, he says he stopped. He made people put 1,500 in their account, and he was going to manage it for them. And that was a complete disaster. Yes, it was a bad day. That was a bad office or business decision he ever took in the betting world. And it affected so many people. And so many people wanted us to blame him. Okay, why should we blame him? You can't blame him because so many people are being stupid. This is a game of chance. So if you say you are going to give your money to someone to manage it, through betting for you because you believe in his luck and you don't believe in yours, that is your own cup of tea. But yes, a lot of people were misled then again because why? Ghanaians always want a quick fix. Ghanaians always don't want to take responsibility. About Enokay, I'm this kind of man. I'm not saying. That is what they are going to say. Oh, Enokay said he was going to manage the money for me and I lost it. A lot of people got depressed because of that. They lost 1,500 cedis and over. and they didn't get no refund. Sad. The youth of today, that is what they are doing. That is what they were doing. Why? Because they want an easy way out. It's betting, for God's sake. What are you guys thinking? It's betting. So if you think Enokay is going to be lucky every day, you must be out of your mind. He is one out of the million people who made it, or who was lucky to have won a bet that has bettered his life. And I'm not sure he's going to be banking or putting all his baskets in that. That is why he's opened legitimate businesses. Sometimes they talk a big game in betting and all of that, but people are shocked to see him betting 30 pesos. Yes. So people were attacking him online. And he was also attacking them because, so where Jimmy? And some of the people who have begged him for money, oh, Baba, I didn't receive some of the, giveaway. He posted them. You today, you are telling me that I've taken 30 pesos. You were asking for giveaway. And he's disgracing them. That is why I always talk about people who go online and beg, small boys or boys. I don't care about the girls, but even girls don't do it like that. But they're boys. Then they go online, they beg these people. Hey, that is what you are doing. You are begging online. Somebody you don't know. The culture, what it takes to be as man, has been diluted. That culture. Men, so many men online begging. Just because, yes, he's made good for himself. Just because this, just because that. Begging. Yo, begging. That is why, okay. Yes, he's human. Sometimes you can make a mistake, an honest mistake when betting. You want to write maybe 300 CDs, you write 30. Then, you just take it like that. It happens. But note that, if you get duped in this line of business, he's taking 50 CDs a day. That is being an entrepreneur because he knows, most people are likely going to want it. This is the problem in Ghana. No jobs. So if he's made it out of here, yes, he can make business out of it because most people want to win a bet, and he's created a business out of it, and that is good. That is the hallmark of every entrepreneur. He's solving a problem. Now, if it doesn't go well, you come online to play. Oh, you're a fraud. It's a game of luck, so you are banking on his luck, man. I'm not trying to say I don't bet. I do. If I went in his position, in the streets, I would have done exactly what he's doing. But take responsibility yourself. Take responsibility. You understand? Even if it's a fraud, you are the one paid. One for second insults, one for two insults. You are the one who paid. Think about it. Come on. The youth right now, you're so dumb, bro. That is that way Enokay. So the court of public opinion doesn't think Enokay is guilty. We don't support what he's doing. But people are so dumb to the extent that they still want to do it and he's going to cash out. That is a smart businessman. You can't blame him. As a man, think. Think. It's a game of chance, luck. Let's go. The court of public opinion doesn't think Enokay is guilty. But the court of public opinion think those who are going and soliciting for, or soliciting his, his slips are the fools. So there is no case. This case has been thrown out and quashed. Enokay, you are free to go. I'm signing out.